Welcome back, humans! It's Saturday, and me and my man Angelo are back with another vent session. And before we get started,
Click, like, subscribe.
that's right,
Click, like, subscribe.
one more time.
Click, like, subscribe, trifecta.
That's right, you got the triple, trifecta, triple crown attack. And like I said, don't forget to turn on that notification button, and we drop an episode every Wednesday and Saturday. And with that said, I also would like to send a special shout out to Mike Carey Music. My man always does a good job on all the stuff I need. He always provides me with any recording equipment, any musical equipment, and he's always got everything and pretty much beats everybody's deals. So if you guys get a chance, you're downriver in Wyandotte, go check out Mike Carey's Music because my man's got the deals and the baddest equipment for sure.
And skills.
Yep, and skills. His videos on Facebook are awesome. He can play like every instrument. It's like you go on his Facebook and he'll you do like a little commercials and shit, and he can play like every damn instrument. He's amazing, and he's cool as hell.
Damn, well that's what's up.
But anyways, so yeah, you see me rocking my Lions hat. You know what I'm saying? Because they traded Stafford. There was a guy on the radio every time Stafford would suck, and he would scream Stafford with this really cool voice. I wish I could do it, but I can't like growl and yell like that. I would have to practice that one. But it was hilarious. But anyways, they traded his ass.
Right. To the Rams. Stafford.
I'm a fan of Stafford. I got his jerseys and stuff, man. He was a good quarterback for us, but he just couldn't get us over that hump. You know, and it's crazy when you're a quarterback because even if you got all the players that got to play for you to win. It's not going to just be you throwing the ball. But yet you get the most, shit if you win or lose. You know what I mean?
I ain't never been a Lions fan, so
I have. I'm always, it's just an underdog team, but I thought we got sweet-ass uniforms. Like, that kind of thing brought me in. Barry Sanders brought me in.
I mean, I was a fan of Barry's, even Billy Sims, shit like that, but the Lions as a organization, team together, I've just...
Well, they did Barry wrong, you know.
Been a fan. Oh, hell yeah.
He had to retire early.
Yeah, they fucked him up. That was some bold-ass shit.
Calvin, Calvin was the man.
Yeah.
And so that was the thing, like, they always said, I got something on my wheel. There it goes. So they always said, like, Stafford couldn't win because he didn't have talent. And that's where, like, I kind of, like, disagree.
It's not that. Let's check it out. I feel like Stafford's not a bad quarterback. Never has been. But, like I said, you got that one centerpiece, and everybody wants, you always build your team around that. You know what I'm saying? Either your running backs, your receivers, your quarterbacks are pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's what you build your team around. But
also, that offensive line's got to protect that quarterback.
Exactly. I've said it forever. Like, Lions, they'll trade time, draft time comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, build you a fucking offensive line. Like, you could be fucking Tom Brady, the best in the business. If you ain't got no fucking protection, as soon as you take the fucking snap, you got, it's time to grab the ball and look up at the fucking line in front of you, and you're getting rushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's always a plus, like, in a quarterback.
He looks like he's running for his life all the time.
Right. You want him to be able to scramble and have some footwork, but damn, if you don't have, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, honestly, after snap, whatever, you should have at least, realistically, 4 to 6 seconds of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not breather time, but at least 4 to 6 seconds to take a snap, be able to, like.
I think in NFL you get at least if you get 4 seconds, that's like elite like type shit. But that's hard. It's a little faster, like college maybe.
Pace, but always take 2 to 3 seconds. But you shouldn't. As soon as you take snap, you fucking like I said, running for your fucking life. Like, you ain't even got time to assess and see what your fucking receivers or anything.
Remember Unnecessary Roughness, that movie? When that guy was like, blow the whistle. That's what Stafford reminded me of a lot in the games. Like, holy shit. Like, he's always like in a rush.
Like fucking quarterback on the water boy who broke through line. He's like, God, don't kill me. Man, just running, throws the ball down and shit.
Yeah, so what I was saying, like, they say that they blame him not having talent, but I kind of disagree.
Right.
I disagree with it. Like I said, he had, when we had one of the top 5 defenses when Sue there, what's his name, Farley and all those guys run the team, Murray and all them guys were like, it was a crazy awesome defense.
Right.
Stafford was averaging like 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? He also had Calvin Johnson, one of the best receivers ever. I mean, arguably one of the best receivers ever, even though he just having rings and stuff. But, I mean, you saw what that guy did. I mean, one of the best. I wouldn't say he is the best, but one of them arguably for sure. I mean, I'd be fighting like with Jerry Rice and Randy Moss in that category,
Right,
but I think he even had Roy Williams. Even though Roy Williams didn't do good, that man was a two-time Pro Bowler, and he was on this team. Golden Tate, you know what I'm saying? He had all these good players. Reggie Bush, running back, you know what I'm saying? So I just agree with the talent. I just felt like, I pulled a stat up here for you. Even though, like I said, I'm a fan of the guy and everything like that, but I do got a stat here. It kind of stings. This one kind of hurts. He is 10 wins and 59 losses against teams that are in the playoff, like a playoff contending team. Not even necessarily a Super Bowl team, but a team that makes the playoffs every year.
A contention team.
10 and 59.
10 wins and 59 losses.
Yeah, man, that's tough, dude. That's tough. And you remember when, I don't know if you remember this game, but I remember this game. The Packers came in. Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I think Sue, blasted him in the back or some shit. Like, Sue fucked him up. I want to say it was Sue. Because it was that year he was doing that dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was stomping dudes, doing all, you know what I'm saying? Kicking dudes in the dick. So Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in. He's on Miami Dolphins now. So they call him Fitzmagic. Because he always comes in and does these, for any team, he'll do some weird shit. And it all started in Detroit. So Stafford's in there and it's prime Stafford. You know what I'm saying? And then the backup quarterback comes in for Green Bay. Lions could be in the playoffs. We could win this game, be hosting a playoff game. This could be the shit. And here comes Fitzmagic. Throw 6 touchdowns on the Lions and threw for like a gazillion yards and got like a huge NFL contract after that year because of that one game. I'm just saying, that stuff kind of, I remember these things because I watched them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched them all. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn it. But that was my quarterback for a long time. And so they traded him to the Rams, and we got their quarterback, Jared Goff, who's actually been in the Super Bowl and has more playoffs wins than Stafford. Like, he went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. He's only like 26 or 25 years old. But I think Stafford is better than him. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It could be good for both guys. Like a new scenery.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't really say like skill-wise or whatever, but it's a cohesive unit. It's like you guys got to be able to gel together. It's all, I bullshit you not. I think on a team like friendships and closeness, you know what I'm saying? It's easier for you to gel with a person such and such. Or if anybody's got any pent up hostility or something, like that shit comes into play during the game, like whatever. This quarterback don't like this receiver, whatever. And he's like purposely trying to be a dick just to fuck this dude's stats. You know, like I do this and that, but I'll keep your yards down, this and that, so you don't, like, on purpose.
Yeah, I could see that.
People do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all don't have like that,
right?
Like outside of work, like friendship, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're cool. Like, this ain't just our job. Like, we're actually cool with each other. You're gonna try to help each other because you want to help them shine. They're gonna try to help you shine, whatever.
Right.
Like, outside of the politics between the, you know, the GM, the owners, the coach, whatever.
Yeah.
Not only that, that's a whole different unit. I'm talking about the players on the field. If they're not, like I said, if they're not a cohesive unit all together, like outside of work, like we're cool with each other. Because if you're my boy, you're quarterback, I'm receiver, whatever, and we cool, we're gonna want to
chemistry,
make each other shine. Like watch, like my boy stunt today, like this and that, such and such. And
you'll hear about that.
That was good luck. Like,
you'll hear like when Brady went to the other team he went to, he got with all those receivers, and they were doing like their own workouts after their own practices, like to get that chemistry and be, you know, they would hang out. One of his receivers, Antonio Brown, was living at Brady's house.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm trying to think who this dude was, but it was like, but he was telling a joke, but he was like a player, whatever, and he said that he ended up getting traded or whatever, drafted to the Brady's team, fucking the Patriots, and he was like, before that, he's like, I didn't even know Tom Brady. He's like, I just didn't like him. He's like, so he said, I went, my whole, going in, he's like, I already had him back in my mind, like, I don't like Tom Brady, such, whatever, such. He's like, I gotta be real with y'all. He's like, I could not dislike this dude. He's like, I fucking loved him. He's like, I tried to not like him. He's like, it's fucking hard. He's like, Tom Brady is a cool his person. He's like, he's really a genuinely good person. Like,
there's a video where it says there's like NFL players where they get to meet their idols, you know, but this was a bunch of football players, and it was all these young guys that ended up playing for Brady or seeing him on the football field playing against him.
Right.
And they all said like that Brady come up to them guys and was like, "Hey man, good job, blah blah." He's like, and he said he called his brother on this after the game. He was like, "Brady knows who I am," like shit like that. Like they're saying he's a good leader. But I was gonna go back to that Stafford thing. People are saying who got the better of the deal. So we got in return, we got their quarterback. We got first round draft picks for this year and first round draft picks for next year. And I kind of think we got the better of the deal because if Stafford, they got a good team over there. They got one of the best defenses in the league, but people are saying they're on a teeter-totter right now because now it's starting to have the time where you're going to have to pay those guys, and that's where it gets tough to keep those guys together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what they're saying about the Chiefs, too, to repeat. They could be one of the first teams to repeat and blah, blah. But so Stafford goes to the Rams, and that's it. Like, they get Stafford, and we get all these, draft picks and, all this future prospects for the Lions, which is good. And that team over there is positioned. They better win now. They almost have to win now because of they ain't gonna those guys won't have a first round draft pick for 8 years.
Damn.
All the shit they gave up for one quarterback.
For 8 years?
Yeah, some shit like that. So if they fuck up and like say Stafford broke his back last year and all this crazy shit, broke all kinds of stuff here. His shoulders got wired together. You remember he threw a touchdown with his arm dislocated, and so if he gets fucked up over there, they're screwed. And, like, we get all these new, players to build up our team. So I kind of feel like we got the better of the deal. Even though it sucks that Stafford, like, what if he does do good and they go to the Super Bowl with that team or he does get the playoffs? It will suck, but it's good for him because he deserves it.
Right.
But it also, like I said, I feel like, but in the long run, I feel like the Lions got the better of the deal to build us a actual real good team.
Here's the thing, though, with that. Will they actually do it, though? Like, you have the opportunity to do it, but you made this bold-ass pick or you did this. Like, what the fuck?
Now, that was the old dudes. Now, this guy that they picked for the new GM came from the Saints, I believe. This guy, you've seen how the Saints have been a relevant team for a long time. And this guy knows, I guess supposedly he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to put players where we need them. And I kind of hope I think we should build defense this year, and then next year draft a quarterback. A lot of people are saying they should draft a quarterback, then build a defense, because there's a really good quarterbacks in this draft right now, and they should really not miss out on some of these. Which it's almost I don't really know where to go with on that, but I do want to. I know it's going to look different, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's going to look really different not seeing number 9 back there. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but like I said, they probably got the better end of the trade. Like I said, multiple opportunities. You know what I'm saying? But.
Yep.
And even good because, like I said, Stafford, he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, well, I didn't say Lions suck. I always have been, but it's a better thing for him. Like, dude, you can't put, like, he deserves it. You know
I was fans of, what's his name? Scherzer and Verlander when they were here. And then when they left, they won. Scherzer won with the fucking, what the fuck is the Nationals. He won a World Series, and Verlander won with the Astros.
Right.
And I was happy for them guys. It sucks they couldn't do it here, but I'm also like a fan, So like I said, I will be happy if Stafford does it, even though it will sting a little bit. But we got to move on for the future. And I felt like he was kind of holding us back from that because they were afraid to get a quarterback because he's got a good arm or whatever. But Super Bowl is tomorrow. And who you got?
Neither. I'm just like I haven't even watched it. Like I really don't. I haven't watched too much football at all this year, at all. And I'm like, I don't really care. I mean, I do say this, though.
Uh-huh.
If Brady's in that bitch, my money's on him, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never been a Patriots fan, but I've always been a Tom Brady fan. Like, him and Belichick to me were like fucking Satan and his son. Like that was like a fucking evil incarnate or something. Like something like there's.
It doesn't look like that now.
But it doesn't look like that now. But back then it was just like,
even some of the players are starting to tell.
Patriots, like they're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's some kind of evil shit going on behind the scenes there. Like,
they had Julian Edelman, saying that they say people talk about the Patriot way, but he claims it's the Brady way. He said that him and Belichick. Like that Brady was like the coach on the field. Like Brady would like change plays tell the coach like, no man, if you do this, we're up by 2 possessions. If you do like this, and he said like Brady would literally like coach the team. And they say that's what's happening in Tampa. Like he's just a good leader, and people like respect the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I like his underdogness, like the way he still thinks he's an underdog, and people are saying he's the GOAT, but he still thinks he's like
He's
the guy
humble.
that got picked last.
He's humble. Yeah.
That's what's awesome about that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know you're the shit, but you don't brag and be cocky about it. You're still humble as fuck. Like, I respect the shit out of Tom Brady. Like, I will never... There ain't shit bad you can say about it. Like my man said, he's like, I went in not liking Brady. He's like, I couldn't. He's like, everything in me wanted to. He's like, but I couldn't find nothing to not like him for.
He's like, man, it sucks not liking you.
Right.
Or whatever. But so they're saying the Chiefs could be one of the few teams that go back-to-back if they win, because they won last year. And so it's going to be interesting. They're a high-flying, high-scoring team. They got a fucking million weapons on the Chiefs. There's amazing. Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback too, man. He throws with both hands, does all this trick shit, and he's got like the baddest receivers and running backs all over. Their running back, Tyreek Hill, is like a video game. He'll run the ball like 100 yards, and he'll get like over 100 yards receiving.
He's the Bo Jackson on the fucking entire game.
Yeah,
like,
Tecmo.
Like you can't catch him.
Oh my God.
Like you can't catch Bo Jackson. Like just
that dude will be gone.
Thing. Look, you can run all the way to the end zone, come back, you run back again. You still can't.
It's like when you see people try to catch a chicken or the rooster and the thing.
Right.
You ain't doing it. Like that dude's gone when when he goes for a pass.
I remember one of the players for like some years ago was talking about. He said, our coach literally let the chicken loose on the field. So that's how we had to train against Barry Sanders. He's like, that's what it's going to be like. Like, catch that chicken. Catch that chicken. Like, that's what it's going to be like trying to grab Barry Sanders.
And then they got a tight end on their team, Kelsey, or I forget what his name is. Big guy, but he runs like a wide receiver, and he's a big, giant tight end, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude's unstoppable. So, they're known for scoring millions of points. And I think, like, Brady and them guys, but, every time, like I said, like.
To me, Brady's calculated. Like, he's not that dude that's just going to step back just trying to just sling guns all day. He's looking at the big picture like, oh, yeah, y'all doing this. Like, I'm already thinking 4 plays ahead of you.
So it's like,
you're going to do this and I'm going to do that.
Brady wins big games.
Right.
Flat out.
Like, if Brady shows up at the prime, he's going home with the
They
crowd.
could have, like the worst season ever. They could be like, Brady threw, like, 6 interceptions in his last game, but they pulled off a win by a field goal. Then he comes in now, but they still made it to the Super Bowl. Then in the Super Bowl, he's fucking, like, amazing. Does this crazy shit. Remember what he did to the Falcons?
Oh, dude, this shit was embarrassing.
25 points down.
You know who? Speaking of which.
The owners.
Speaking of which.
The owner and his wife were on the field ready to celebrate. He had his wife. The owner had his wife on the field. They showed that camera view, and this dude's big. He's super tan, and he had, like, big ass white eyes, dude, like Simpson looking eyes because he was so dark. And he wasn't like black. He was just dark as hell, but he looked like one of them fake tans or something. Right. And he looked like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So he's holding his wife's hand on the side of the field,
like,
and
baby,
Brady,
we got this.
Yeah, and Brady's going to his shotgun, looks over like, these things think this game is over. I'm Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God, that Falcons Super Bowl was crazy.
Speaking of which, this is why I've always been a Broncos fan and a Peyton Manning fan. Now, you remember when Peyton went to the Broncos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I will never forget being at Brian's house in the basement. It was a fucking Sunday. I forget who they were playing. But, dude, we left. We were done watching the game, dude. Yeah. Broncos was getting stomped. They was down 24 points in the middle of, towards, last 5 minutes of the third quarter. Me and Brian was like, I remember turning the fucking TV off. Like, dude, let's go. Fuck this. Turn the game off, right?
Yeah.
Get back to the house, fucking turn on Sports Center, and they're like, Peyton Manning throws 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter of the game with 9 minutes left and won the game.
He's another one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we left, like, dude, this game's fucking
He was another one in the clutch. He was another guy, like... 4
touchdowns in the fucking fourth quarter. I was like, Peyton is the fucking man.
Peyton was another great one that did all that great... Well, he's retired now, but fucking... He was another one that you couldn't stop because my man saw every defense that ever existed.
Dude, his fucking field vision was phenomenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like...
He would see every play.
You talk about a person having a third eye, like.
Well, that's what they say about him and Brady. They say those guys. You ever see when they call defense when Peyton Manning was on the field? The linebackers are always running, so they don't set. So you can't tell if they're gonna cover man or they're gonna cover fucking zone. Like if they're gonna be a man defense or zone, you have. And same thing with Brady. They have to move against those guys because if they see how you're set up, they're that good. They can call the play real quick. Oh, fuck that. We're doing this. Boom. And it's a fucking highlight reel. You're a highlight reel. In 1 second, Manning and Brady. Decision. Rodgers, too. Rodgers does it, too. As soon they got to move, they can't keep them guys settled. If they see it's man or cover, they pick you out real quick, and that's what make those guys so good.
Right. Like your split decision
Yeah.
will fucking put them 4 plays ahead. Just you know
right.
what I'm saying?
You know, and Mahomes is next to do it, to be the next big dude, and I think that's going to be the key for this game for the Buccaneers. Like, if they can keep Mahomes in the pocket and keep that little Tyreek Hill, keep him doubled, hit him hard on the line, keep him like slow him down out of his route, so their timing's fucked up. The Buccaneers can make this like an amazing historical football game. If they don't, then all them weapons that the Chiefs have you're gonna have to try to outscore them guys.
Right, they're gonna exploit you.
And my opinion is if they can't stop them and they're gonna score, I think the first one to reach 30 points wins the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers just because I'm a Brady's fan. I want them to make history
I'm
and
gonna say the Bucs.
But
like you said, but it's almost like that movie. On any given day, you never know. You never know. Fucking know. Just
especially against Brady, you don't know it. And when he comes in the clutch, man.
Dude, he's clutch time A1. A fucking 1.
And that, like I said, that Atlanta proved it. That Atlanta game this year proved it. My man's older and he's still fucking doing the thing.
Out there stunting. Like I said, Brady shows up to the prom. 99.9% he's going home as prom king. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting laid.
Dude,
he's going home as prom king and he's getting laid.
Oh, that's period. That's, like, you know who he's like humble and shit, but he ain't even got to go in and be like, you know who I am? I'm Tom Brady. His presence is going to see it like everybody else is going to be like, you know who that is? That's Tom motherfucking Brady.
Right.
It's like, I'm not going to say other guys are bitches, whatever, but I would think if you're staring down the other side of the field at Tom Brady in a Super Bowl, I don't fuck who you are, and you might not want to admit it, there's a certain amount of intimidation that's going to come across you. Like, it's going to be a gut check. Like, am I as good as I think I am?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking on the field at the best in fucking business, if not one of the best to ever fucking play this position.
That's what that one guy.
There's got to be some intimidation or fucking that feeling in the pit of your stomach, like, oh shit, that's Tom motherfucking Brady.
Like that, the guy that's playing against him, Mahomes, even said he remembers seeing Brady winning Super Bowls as a kid and playing them on the fucking video games, and now they're in the same field. They're in the fucking same field.
As opposition.
Can you imagine that, dude? That's crazy.
Like,
that'd be crazy.
My idol. But if some people, like even in every other sport, there's always that one person that's like rise to the fucking occasion. Like, I'm not intimidated. Like, oh, this is my chance to start on. Just like Allen Iverson, he said the first time he faced up Michael Jordan, whatever, he's like, oh shit. He's like, I remember saying like, oh my God, I seen his aura, like this is Michael motherfucking Jordan. And he said he put a cross up on Jordan that was so scandalous, and Jordan said something to him like later after the game, like, bro, like.
Yeah, I watched that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was all about that stuff.
Dude,
I watched that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like Allen Iverson stepped up to the game like, yeah, that's Jordan, but I bet you can't do this. Click.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing. And like I said, this will be the great curtain call. Like if Brady did want to retire, but he claims he wants to play till he's 45. But if he beats Mahomes, you know, the great Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in his prime, at those guys are on tippy top, and Brady's at the older guy getting ready to pass the torch. And if he wins, Patrick Mahomes will not be able to live it down. One, you got beat by the GOAT, right there. Brady would just be like, okay, I'm done, and it would be good. I think that'd be an awesome curtain call.
Right,
beating the great Mahomes and Chiefs with in their prime, top notch, full strength. Everybody's there, nobody's hurt, and he just took them out, took the 7th ring home, and then fucking goes off to the sunset.
Right, just rides off into the sunset with 7 rings.
Or does he get greedy and be like, I want another one? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
remember Jordan would say he would always want like a reason like to challenge himself, so that him and Phil Jackson started making these challenges like, what if we went 7? We had the best record in the league, and what if we did this? And they did the 72-10 with a title. They were doing these things. Or what if we do win a 5th ring and a 6th ring? Like they were creating these challenges. And what if that's Brady? Like carries that chip on his shoulder, of course, but he's always like, you're old and you can't do it this way, and you can't win. You're not going to do it because of this.
And he's like, fuck that. Yes, I can.
So this is like his like competitiveness, like a Jordan.
His yes, I can moment.
Yeah,
yes, I can.
Right. Maybe that's what's happening. Like he's like, man, I feel like I can do it, and I can do it.
There's some things, like I said, Brady's best. Like I said, best in the business, arguably. You know what I'm saying? Not really even arguably, like, but everything. There's certain things. There's moments, defining moments in your life that, and I guarantee. I don't know Brady personally. I've never spoke to the dude, but
are you sure? No, I was kidding.
But I'm willing to guarantee, like I said, that chip on the shoulder, and even though he's humbled, like he's the greatest, the GOAT, but in his mind, like I said, he's like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't see himself as I'm Tom motherfucking Brady. Like he sees himself as the underdog.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, like that defining moment had to be his draft status. When he came in, like nobody believed me. I was this, I was that, I was a nobody. I was that skinny kid that wasn't gonna do this and that. And that's always that. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna be in your head. Like they said I couldn't. I'm gonna have it because they said I couldn't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So they got the Chiefs favored by 3 points. I think that's what it is, -3 on the Chiefs. And you're picking the Buccaneers. I'm picking the Buccaneers.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's get a score. Give me a score. What you got before we hit our next subject? Give me a score for the game.
I'm gonna say. I want to say something crazy like we'll say like 24. 24-13 kind of game, like something kind of crazy.
So it's going to be defensiveness. Like Brady's going to get the Chiefs out of their game.
No, Brady. We'll go one up. We'll stay at 27-30 to
Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
To like 13 at most 17. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs are going to run up a score, and I'm thinking whoever loses, they're going to lose by at least a touchdown and a field goal. Like,
yeah, I think it's going to be close.
It's going to be somewhere between a touchdown and a field goal to 2 touchdowns. Like, they're going to lose by at least 2 plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, I'm close to your score. I think the first one, my opinion, like I said earlier, I think the first team to get to 30 is going to win.
Right.
And I'm thinking it's going to be a weird score. Like, maybe there's a safety in there, like 32 or something weird like that. So I'm going to go, like, if I got to pick a score, I'll go 31, like, 28, and I'll go Buccaneers, and they'll cover the score spread. So I'm going to go 31-28 Buccaneers.
You're calling 4 touchdowns for Kansas City.
Yep. I think because they're a really high-powered offense, and I think maybe their offense gets going in the first half, and then Tampa Bay's defense starts to wear down on them guys, and maybe they slow them down at the end, and I think that's when Brady reaches that 30 mark. Maybe a field goal or
like I said,
or something.
I can see that. That's very much possible. Like that sounds realistic as fuck. Look in retrospect, looking back at it, knowing fucking Kansas City and looking at Brady, that 31-28 that's believable.
Okay, that's what I'm going with.
For some reason, like I said, I'm calling offset numbers because I'm like I see that like
a weird thing could happen.
Right, it's like some 27, 28 type shit, maybe possibly 30, but
like a safety pops in. Those are 2 points.
Something like
or a conversion.
It'll be like 17 or fucking 2 touchdowns of the safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be offset numbers. It's not gonna be no even like there's a 28-14 like it's all. No, there's gonna be some like safety type shit go on.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like just field goal, and I'm calling that. So I'm saying like 27, fucking maybe 17, something crazy.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the guys on SportsCenter had some of their picks were like 23-20 and stuff. They think like our defense is going to come out. Or they're going to play ugly because it's a big weird game.
This is where, like, this is just my mindset of thinking. Like, not only for Mahomes is it looking down the field at Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he stunts feels like I'm a fucking.
But he won the Super Bowl last year, so he's already been in the lights.
Right. So he's got that momentum going in to a second to defend his shit. But like I said, I don't fuck who you are. You look down the field at the big dance at the Super Bowl, and you're looking at Tom motherfucking Brady.
Right.
It's a self-check moment. You're either like you're gonna grab your nuts and step the fuck up,
or you're gonna fanboy it.
Right. Or you're gonna play under intimidation and like shit, like man, this and that. Like you're gonna overthink yourself.
Yeah,
you're
could
over fucking think it instead of sitting back, step back in the pocket and play your motherfucking game. There's gonna be that like you're overthinking shit. instead of, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
like doing what comes natural.
This is also the first time it's a team has played in a home game of the Super Bowl, because they're in Tampa and it's Tampa's stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we're at their fucking home, and I'm looking at fucking Tom Brady. Like I said, those are defining moments. You're either gonna, you said fanboy it.
Yeah.
So be like, oh shit, or play on the intimidation.
You get all starstruck.
Right. Or overthink yourself just because of who you're playing against. Or he might be like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. It's my time to shine. Like, I get this place. He's like, I get a chance to get a victory over Tom Brady. Like, I'm just playing against him. This is my idol. But, like, if I can say I beat Tom fucking Brady in Super Bowl, like, I'm unstoppable. Like, I can write my own blank check from here on out. I can do whatever I want.
You know all them gamblers are going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? God. Like, we were watching some stuff about that, about the just like the crazy superstitions and like the prop bets. Like, prop bets are huge. Like, prop bets aren't even like have nothing to do with the scores. They're just like weird shit. Like, is this my man gonna have like, you know, his eyebrows trimmed, and is he wearing a goatee? Is he clean shaved? Like, weird prop bets like that. How long is the national anthem gonna be? That's a weird one. That's a real one going on right now, by the way. They're because they picked who's singing it, and there goes a bunch of prop bets on how long it's gonna actually be.
Wow.
But there's all these crazy bets going on like that. You know, see people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just crazy with the sports going on. And it's bananas. But we'll get into on a new topic here. This has been going around the news. You know little Uzi Vert.
Little cap gun.
Little fucking yeah, he looks like fucking Where Are They Now? Like Tootie from fucking Facts of Life.
Fucking Kim Fields.
Like, Where Are They Now? Kim Fields. You know what I'm saying?
No, like
she got a breast reduction and it just
like D from What's Happening. Like, ooh, I'm gonna tell my.
Oh man, but he does got a kind of like a Tootie face. You know, if you think about it.
Right.
He's got all tats all over his face, and he even dresses like a girl, wears on them girl shirts and shit.
Dude, I'm just like.
But anyways, this dude put a $24 million diamond. I think it was a diamond. Right, and he got it like put right in his head, like when they pierce the skin.
Like, let's put it this way: like, you ever watch X-Men? Not X-Men, fucking Avengers. You know who Vision is?
Yeah,
Vision, and he had the fucking Infinity Stone right.
Not
in his
even,
forehead.
not even as cool as Vision, dude. You ain't that cool either. Because like I said, you ain't that cool as Vision. So you're more like the fucking little machine from Big, the one that was like the little machine that gave you a little fortune, and that little gem.
I'm just like. I don't know that dude personally. Like, it's no disrespectful versus the person or the man. Like, I don't even know that dude, so I'm not gonna like be disrespectful to him. But I'm saying this: that shit you did was some dumbass shit. I don't give a fuck if it was you or anybody fucking else. Like,
I don't know him personal or nothing like that.
Who the fuck does some stupid shit like that?
And no disrespect whatsoever. I just have one question: why?
I mean,
he said he was making payments on it. Like, why though, dog? Like. And you got to wear that color outfit all the time, too, because it's like it's not a white diamond. It's like a purple one or some shit. So now you got to wear purple every damn day and match the damn thing.
What the? That is a blatant. This is what people would legally call a misappropriation of funds. That's exactly what.
But yet, Britney Spears can't have control of her money. But this dude could put a $24 million. Like, this guy is saying they could put a diamond in his forehead, and she can't even fucking go take care of her own kids and shit.
Joe. I mean, but it's his money. I mean, it's not illegal, but
it's crazy though.
On a scale,
you should put more of that effort, like more of that effort in your actual content, like your music would probably be so much better.
I would just think on a scale of 1 to 10 of stupidity, that's like a fucking 39.5. Like, just super fucking ignorant. Like,
for real.
You didn't have nothing else in your fucking life.
He had no more spots on his face to tat though.
Or more important. Or that you could have done with $24 million fucking dollars.
You bedazzled your forehead.
Exactly.
That you went and bedazzled your shit. You bejeweled it.
You're like fucking copyright infringement. Like, they're gonna fucking.
I wonder if they use this gun, same kind of gun.
Like ka-chow!
Ka-chaka! And the shit just went right up in your shit like a bejeweled or bedazzled your shit.
Spent $24 million on the diamond itself, look. And then fucking did some cheap ass shit, just fucking crazy glued it.
So remember when rhinestones was a thing?
Yeah.
Now it's going to be fucking piercing diamonds on your fucking skin. So now there's so many tattoos you can't even tell where the fucking one starts and ends. You know what I'm saying? It went from a sleeve to now they're like, I forget what they call them now, but maybe like a mural now. Because I don't even think they're a sleeve anymore when they connect to your chest and everything in one big mush. But I think now people are going to start putting jewels and bling like rhinestones like we used to do our hats and shirts. Like people still do it. but on their skin with their tattoos, they're gonna like highlight their tats with like ice.
I guarantee you.
They're gonna have the Mary with a real gold rosary,
I will,
with a real gold chain hanging off the fucking Jesus.
We'll put the money on. We'll put money on this. Somewhere within the next 3 years, some rapper, either dude or female, is going to have their genitals fucking diamonds. Like, it's gonna be a song. I got that diamond pussy, or like this diamond dick. Like, it's gonna happen. I call it.
Yeah, from the magic stick
to
the diamond stick.
Right, I call it.
Diamond dickin'.
Like you got
be the new single got diamond dicked.
Just call me Dick Diamond.
Dick Diamond.
Like that's my new name. Like that's some crazy shit. But
you heard that new single from Dick Diamond? He's got a crazier. His hair is curlier than Jack Harlow's. Really? Yeah, it looks like Apollo Creed's chest hair. Yeah, you know that dude.
He said this shit looks like taco meat. Like, dude,
all dried up taco meat. The new rapper.
That Ortega seasoning.
Yeah, Ortega.
Oh my god, dude. Speaking of tacos, dude, like, hold on, because we need to have this discussion. This needs to be known.
Don't put diamonds on your tacos. Okay, go ahead.
No, dude, like tacos, like I got spoiled because. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with fucking Taco Bell and shit like that, whatever. Dude, but I don't even fuck with Taco Bell. Like, I get, like, if you give me a taco and it's got a hard, crunchy shell and it's got lettuce and tomatoes on it and everything like that, it's not a fucking taco, dude. I like real, like, fucking
it's a loose
tacos,
burger.
Like, that, like, tacos, like, if you were really in Mexico or, like,
even if you're in Mexico, don't put diamonds on your tacos. No.
Stop. But I'm just saying, people are fooled into that shit. Like, chalupa ain't even a real fucking thing. That's some fucking American made up Taco Bell shit.
And back in the day, used to be slang for dick in Spanish. She'd be like, "Oh, you like the chalupa, huh?" Back in the day, I remember that shit. That's Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're eating dicks, huh?
Yeah.
At Taco Bell. But that's like not even real Mexican food to me. Like, I would get offended if you was like, "Hey, you want to get tacos?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, this is what you want." I was like, "Give me some carnitas, give me this, such and such. I heard chorizo on mine." And they'll be like,
"You want a chalupa?"
Like, look, they got the Doritos Loco one.
How about a gordita?
Like, gordita's a fat guy.
A gordita.
Gordo. Like gordo, gordita.
Gordita would be a lady. Like a little fat lady. Gordita. Una gordita.
Like you want a fat old lady?
No, but
yeah, but
don't ever put diamonds on your tacos, ever, even a fake taco.
Hey, stop eating that bullshit and call it Mexican food. For real,
it's like Tex-Mex, like Americanized. It's Americanized.
It's bullshit, is what it is. And it's offensive. Like I said, if you ask me to go get tacos and you pull up a Taco Bell, bro. Our friendship is in question at that point.
For
like,
sure.
Either you don't know me or you're just blatantly disrespecting me. Like you don't really know me or you're just blatantly being disrespectful. Like take me home, bro. I ain't even hungry. Take me home.
For real. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, for real though. Hold on, one more time. Don't put diamonds on your motherfucking tacos.
Don't ever.
Ever.
There's no place for bling on a Taco Bell shell. On a taco shell. I don't care I don't care if it matches your outfit or your car or your rims.
He's like, "Oh, I got that fire sauce."
Yeah, don't do it.
Ass diamond on my taco.
What's with all the fucking messages on those Taco Bell sauces? I like Taco Bell here and there. Like I do get it here and there. But what's with all them fucking messages on the sauces? Like they know that people that are that lonely. There's not only lonely people that go to Taco Bell anymore. And I know we're in
It's a family restaurant.
Yeah, I know we're going through the situation right now with everybody. But
Taco Bell.
What's up with those little fucking love notes? There's just little nub notes, like you gave your sauce and it says, like, this sauce was mine. I'm not going to write my name on the sauce.
Send it back. Like, okay, I got to respond to this message. Look, put it in a fucking envelope, mail it
Yeah,
back.
what do you do after you use the sauce? Are you supposed to write a message back on it and give it back to the people that work there? I don't get it.
Like, here. Hey, that's one thing I will give Taco Bell out of any other fucking restaurant. They are not skimpy on giving you sauces. Like you go somewhere, you be like, "Can I get a ketchup and this and that?" They'll give you like 1 pack ketchup, whatever.
I want to check
some sauce at Taco Bell. You get a whole different bag. There's food. This is just sauce.
Hey, I want to look at the shelf life on those because if we ever hit an apocalypse, I got fucking bags of sauces over there. I wonder how long I can survive on a Taco Bell sauce. The green and the red.
Yo, I can't hate on their sauces though. Like
Their
I
sauces are
love
good.
the fire, the hot ones.
Yeah.
I fucking love. But not to say real sauce like homemade sauce. Like, hey, I go to.
Do you like hot sauce or like just the
Dude,
little spice?
Dude, I want some kick. Like I want my hot to be
What
like
kind
this.
of kick?
Look, check out. I want this kind of hot where that one like a dab the size of the tip of your pinky is gonna have you like take a deep breath like.
Where it sounds like while you're eating, you're giving labor. Where you're like,
yeah, breathing,
trying to chew your shit.
I want my forehead, my nose to sweat. Like, fuck.
Okay,
I like that kind of hot.
Well, since you bring that up, I've been waiting for you to say this, and I've been waiting to ask you this question. So now it makes it a lot easier. I have been wanting to do a 3 hot sauce challenge, and I wanted to pick the hot sauces. You pick 3, I pick 3, and we put them on here on a wing or whatever we put them on, and we try a couple of different hot sauces.
I'm down for that.
Right here. And we don't get no milk. There will be a water here.
Yeah,
but if you say you could take that kind of hot, I can't take that. I like spice.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be stupid like, oh my God, like I might have a heart attack.
I'm talking about we're gonna get some stuff that's like called pucker button, like weird, crazy, strong shit.
Dude, like I don't want something.
I'm not like little simple Reds, Hots, and Srirachas. I ain't doing a little baby shit.
I do. I love.
I want to go like challenge, hot sauce challenge.
Some shit that's look when you smell it, it's gonna kind of burn inside your
nose. Or what about the Pocky chip?
Shit.
You remember the hot ass Pocky chip? That chip challenge. Let's do that. Let's do that or the 3 hot sauce challenge. We'll put the 3 bottles up.
We'll do the hot sauce.
Or we'll put 3 wings with 3 different hot sauces that are fucked up crazy. This is going to be a lose-lose. And one of the boxes is going to have yeah, and then one of the boxes will have the fucking or 2 of them because we'll have each 2 choices. So there'll be like 6 choices total, but we get to choose 2 of them. 2 of them will be the hot chip challenge, and 3 of the boxes or 4 of the boxes will be different hot sauces. But hot sauces.
Yo, like, I'm down for that, but I don't want nothing so hot that we're going to have to fucking pause the show. Like, wait.
Like, I'm talking we'll be sweating. You'll be sitting here wiping your face before we're done. And, like, that kind of shit.
Okay, I don't want shit that's like, I can't even take it. Like, I can't even finish the show. Like, God, like, fucking stop the show. Like, I can't do it. Hey, I told you, like, I was on a fucking rig out in fucking, I was working. We were like 30 miles off the coast of the fucking Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, like deep fucking Mexico. And there's like these Mexican dudes.
That was like extra south? No.
Yeah, for real. But I said all that to say this. There was like a bunch of Mexican dudes who worked on a rig with us, whatever, like straight up Mexican and on. I remember one day we're in the kitchen and everybody's getting burgers, like whatever, and we got like, you know, you got a 24-hour open grill. Like you can go and order whatever the fuck you want. And we ordered like burgers with like
yeah, you said like hot ass peppers on them,
dude. And you know they're eating them whatever, and they're like, you know, they got a little sweat and a little doing a little one of those.
Yeah,
but they're not pausing like fuck this and that. And I'm like, damn, okay, like they're doing this shit. I like hot shit too.
Yeah,
like, I'm down, and they tease me like, you want like, Carol, you want? I'm like, fuck it, okay, let's run it.
Oh man,
I grabbed one right. And I bullshit you not. I think the very first bite, I felt a little heat, but I was like, okay, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's bearable. I can do it. So I chewed up, swallowed, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And by the time it hit my stomach, by the time that hit my stomach, we'll just say I was into my second bite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the time that first bite hit my stomach, and the second one was halfway down, dude, I was like, oh, shit. I just knew right then. I was like, this is not going to end well, like, because that shit hit the bottom of my stomach. It was like a fucking hot-ass ball. Like, it hurt. Like, when it hit my stomach, it wasn't like, oh, damn, that was hot. It was like oh, shit. Like, oh, my God. Like, what the fuck is in my stomach? Like, it hurt. It was painful. Dude.
I ain't trying. Like I said, I can handle some, but I don't like none. But I'll do it for the challenge.
Dudes was looking at me like, oh, shit, is he doing whatever? And my mom ain't raised no bitch. So I finished that motherfucker. I finished the whole fucking burger just because I was like, these motherfuckers ain't about to be talking shit.
All right. So now I got it. We'll each have 3 boxes in front of us. One will be a harmless nothing, and one will be the hot chip challenge, and one will be an amazingly super crazy insane hot sauce on a wing. And we'll have 3 and 3. So it's like we'll have to sit there, and I'll have my wife I'll have her mix it up, and she'll bring them in here and set them down, and we'll not know what was in all three, and we get to pick. We get to only pick one.
So there's a chance you might walk away like, yay.
You might walk away. There might just be like a bottle of water in there, another beer, or else you got the heat or the heat.
Down.
So all right,
should
cool.
We play this for next Saturday?
We will set this up. Well, it depends because I don't. I was looking at the stores and I couldn't find the sauces that I was looking for, so I might have to order them. So we'll see how fast I can get them here.
I don't want to look, if you got to order some shit, it's probably going to be super hot. They're like, volcanic ash and such, triple inferno, such and such. Like they put the shit in a fucking steel bottle because it's fucking each glass. Like, what the fuck?
There's a show called Hot Ones I watch all the time. It's a big show, and that's what they do. The guy will interview you with 10 different wings and 10 different sauces, and they're all famously super hot, and they all get hotter as it goes. And there's one that's always the 7th one called the bomb, and it fucks everybody's whole planet up.
See, oh my gosh! No shit like that.
But it's for the challenge. It's not like we're gonna sit here and eat a whole entree with it.
Okay, but
or you get nothing.
Okay, yeah, what I'm saying, niggas is old now, bro. Like, we're not kids. Like, hey, like this shit, we fuck around and end up in the emergency.
You're gonna get an ulcer.
Bullshit, like you just got this ulcer within the past 3 hours. Like, what the fuck did you eat that burnt your stomach like that? Like,
you got a hernia in your ass. Like, how did it happen?
Like, you can't even go to the bathroom. You got to fucking get a colonic or something just to have his shit sucked out of you because you're scared of thinking shit like, I'm scared,
oh, my God.
Doc. It looked like I'm scared, Doc. You're in the hospital like, Doc, you're crying, Doc. Like, what's wrong? Like, I'm scared.
We would definitely have to set that up. For
I'm down
sure.
For that. I do love some hot-ass shit.
So, yeah, man, like I was telling you, I started watching that new show I was excited about called Resident Alien.
I've heard of it. I want to check that out.
I recommend you see it, dude. The shit is really funny. There's 3 episodes out now, and like I said, I hope it gets picked up for another season because it's a fucking great show. I'm starting to get into like what the characters kind of like, what they're all about type of thing, and it's like you're starting to like them now and get, seeing who's who, and it's like it's going to be a cliffhanger if they don't pick the show up, like I said, because it's just a pilot right now. So I'm hoping to get picked up for another season because I'm really enjoying it.
Resident Alien. I want to check it out. Like you were telling me about it. Like I said, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's new, fairly new, so I've never actually seen it. But
so he comes down.
I want to check it out.
So he comes to Earth, and I guess he's supposed to destroy Earth, which I didn't know that at first. I know he had a mission till now. I know he's going to destroy the planet. There will be some spoilers, people. Warning, humans! There might be some spoilers. So
you're just going to tell the story. That's fucked
I'm going to break it all down. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's all in the commercial, this kind of stuff that I'm going to break down. So he's coming here. He has a mission, and his spaceship crashes. So he's stuck here on Earth, and he decides to take a form of an alien, human form, and try to like survive while he can find his spaceship and get back home. Typical kind of story, or whatever. Bang. But oh my gosh, the characters in this city. He's like in a place in like, I don't know if it's Alaska or somewhere. It's somewhere super cold and wintry, and like mountainous ranges everywhere, and it's a really pretty place. And this guy's trying to be human and complete his mission at the same time. Like I said, it's fucking hilarious. The body he took happens to be a doctor. So they got him doing all these surgeries. And this guy's like thinking he's some super genius. He's like, thinks I'm super smart, just because I'm smart. But all he's using is a cell phone. And he's like looking at the internet and then literally doing like surgeries and examinations and shit. And like medical examinations with a smartphone. And he's like, thinking he's like the most dominant, thing on Earth. And so
he's doing everything with a cell phone.
And I'll break down a little. I'll give you, like I said, there's a couple little spoilers. There's a young child in the film that can see him in his alien form. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He can see through whatever he's doing. And so he just demises this plan to end this child's life so he can't, fucking interfere with his mission. So he goes and cuts the brake line on the kid's bike. Thinking like that was it. He's going to kill him with the brake line.
On the bike?
Yeah, so he reminds me of Marvin the Martian a little bit from Looney Tunes.
Right.
Like everything he devises is perfect, but it never really works all the way.
Right.
That's what he reminds me of.
Theory, but it never actually goes well.
I have this new Earth 35675 Earth modulator. All his new bombs. Like that's what guy kind of reminds me of. Like his plans never always go all the way according to plan.
Right. He's like, it started this way, but it ended this way.
Yeah, so him and his kid are rivals, and I got a weird feeling they're going to be friends or something because them two hate each other, and they end up having to see each other, so it's really funny. And so he took a human form, and he's trying to find his body because now there's murders getting discovered in this city. Not necessarily all committed by him,
He said not all.
Yeah, not all of them. No, but there's some people dying in this place all of a sudden since he's been there. So, and he's trying to find the real human body before the cops do, so he don't keep no heat on him. At the same time, he's trying to portray himself as a real human, going to bars, getting drunk, and all kinds of different things, eating certain foods, and it's a fucking hilarious show. Like I said, and I hope it gets picked up because I'm really enjoying it. I don't even care if it's just for me. Let me rent it. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple seasons and let me rent this shit because I'll watch it because it's good so far. Really like it. And I recommend it.
I'll definitely check it out because I like some sci-fi shit.
I could go in depth after here. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but man, it is fucking
definitely worth watching.
And it's on Sci-Fi. So if you can get on whatever streaming or if you don't have cable, whatever streaming service has a Sci-Fi channel, it's called Resident Alien.
Check it out.
Yeah, and it's good, dude.
Shit out. Fucking Resident Alien. Like I said, it sounds fucking hilarious.
It is. Oh my gosh, it was really, really, really good. Can't say nothing else about it.
I mean, I think I told the story already. I don't even know if I need to actually watch it.
After I gave you all 3 seasons. No, I didn't even really. I gave you just like what you'd see on the trailer.
You just scratched the surface.
Yep. And you can see all that stuff in the trailer that I kind of broke down. But the story and the episodes are fucking great. And the characters, oh my God, all the characters. From the police officers to the other doctors in there, the nurses, and just normal citizens in that city. It's so funny, nice. Man.
So they put together a good cast.
Yeah. And it's really funny. Like, they got a big, tall black guy for the cop and a little chubby lady. She looks kind of like a Chris Farley-looking lady. And they're partners, and they're, like, totally different, but they're hilarious together. She almost reminds me of Hooks from Police Academy.
He's like, freeze to a bed.
But if you get her to a certain point, she's probably not that way or whatever.
Right.
So she kind of has that feel to it, to her. And then my man's a tall guy, just, like, always thinks he's right kind of police officer. Like, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm right. You know, that kind of guy. So it's really good. And they're not, like, known. To me, I don't know who they are. I've never seen these people, the actors and actresses, or a lot of people some people say actors for either women and men, and some people are saying actor and actresses. So I don't want to offend anybody, so I said both.
It's gender specific,
but
gender neutral.
And I don't recognize a lot of people in this show. I do recognize the one who plays the alien. I've seen him in a lot of stuff. He was in some silly comedies, like he was the pirate in Dodgeball, I think. They had a pirate character in Dodgeball, right? That dude was in Dodgeball, right? It's him.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
He plays the alien, and he's in a lot of movies. He's also in, like, a crazy hitman in some movie. Man, I can't even remember the movie he's in. It was a recent film, and he was, like, a homosexual guy, but he was, like, really calm, but he was, like, a bodyguard of, like, a hitman or something in this movie. And he was, like, really badass in the movie. And, like, getting him to that point to start beating people's ass was, like, the last resort. He, like, cooking and shit. And when you get him really mad, he would just, like, fuck. He was like the Equalizer or some shit. Just set the fucking, set his cup down. It's over. And he was just, like, he's in a lot of good movies. But he's the alien. I recognize him. I forget what his name is, but I recognize him in a lot of things. He's got, like, red hair. And he's a funny guy. Really good actor. And, but like I said, all the characters are hilarious, are crazy hilarious. There's like a mayor of the town, and he's like super, like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, I know you stabbed me, but I'm gonna apologize to you right now because I know you probably
like overly nice. Dude.
Yeah, there was a reason you did it. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Like, did I make you feel some kind of way threatened, or do you need to protect yourself? I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's pull the knife out together and talk about it. That kind of guy. And it's funny, man. I really enjoyed the show. Like I said, you gotta.
He's like, it's okay that you stabbed me. You didn't hit any main arteries.
Yeah,
we'll get past this. Like, what? No, he won't.
A couple sutures. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. But so I got a little pissed off. Like I said, I was looking at some of the regular news headlines, like in Google News and Yahoo News, just flipping around, seeing what was going on, and I seen another waste of our fucking government money, of our taxpayers' money that the government spends like fucking for this dumb shit. Apparently,
again, a misappropriation of funds.
Yes, scientists are learning to teach spinach how to send emails.
Yes, people, spinach, spinach, the vegetable, fucking spinach.
Yes,
they are trying to teach spinach to send emails. Why? For what? And why are we spending money and funding this bullshit is beyond fucking me. Like
we got people getting sick and dying, but yeah, we got to know how the fuck a plant's gonna fucking take a selfie soon when it gets an Instagram page.
Spinach, people.
I got a friend request from a carrot.
Doesn't even have a heartbeat.
Fuck.
Doesn't have a heartbeat.
I don't even like
Doesn't
cucumbers.
draw breath.
And they're always in my friend requests, DMing
fucking,
me and shit.
Fucking radishes, sending me fucking selfies.
Fuck a radish. Why don't you wash yourself? Cut that little root off the end. You ain't fooling nobody with that thing.
Fucking celery all in my inbox. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
they be soaking shit up. You can't hang around in a glass of lemonade and be celery. You're gonna soak the lemonade all up.
Fucking avocados posting selfies talking about foreign chick. Like, I'm
Yeah.
avocado and foreign chick.
Yeah, I'm exotic. Look how fucking you. As soon as the air hits them, they're done.
Right. It's like I'm a fucking
Like a fruit fly.
Like I'm a fucking guava. You're only a mango.
What lives longer, the fruit fly or the fucking avocado when the oxygen hits?
Hey. They should be spending money on. No, I'm just
Well, like I said, they got people fucking sick as hell and shit like that, and you want to fucking do this shit.
Our economy is not even economy, just world. Period.
So
People are
yeah,
getting fucked up, and you're spending money to teach spinach how to fucking
yes.
send emails.
Apparently, the spinach is used for a lot of things in science. Like they're using it for new batteries.
Okay.
Because it cruises
emails.
Right. So this spinach has a reaction to things like they think it can predict like apocalyptic or like weather or crazy climate changes or weird things like that.
Oh,
And so they're hooking it up to like machines somehow to do that. I mean, I know we went all off the rails with it, but on the real side of it, that's how they're kind of using it. I think for its responses towards the things like that, where they can maybe predict some crazy weather
like
or predict
weather-wise, I could see that because like just that plants, like certain trees,
yeah,
like you know if it's about to rain because the leaves will turn up a certain way. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that's highly believable.
Could you imagine being in that seminar and you're like a younger guy, maybe an intern, and these guys are all like, you know, super veteran geniuses, and they're talking about this process of the way the plant's going to communicate, and you weren't paying attention, and you always have those go-to escape words, you know, that that everybody knows you're not paying attention. You know what I'm talking about? You always have them one words like, wow, or that's crazy. I use that's crazy more than anybody. You might have to ask me a couple times, dude.
I'm like, hey, that's like when
you come. And he was like, "That's crazy."
I'm not paying attention. Like, you gonna get a couple like, wow.
Like he was flipping on his phone. He walks up.
2 wows and
yeah.
You know, you get 3 wows and 2. That's crazy. After that, I'm pretty much about to hang up the phone. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Or the for reals. You get a couple for reals. Like, for real? Like,
and then he's like, "So what do you think?" And they're like, "Crazy times, man. Crazy times." And crazy times can fit into anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, so what you think about, man? I'm like, man, that shit's crazy.
Like the game's tomorrow, and I got to work, and I got to do all this shit, man. And at the same time, I should get the right by kickoff. And I don't know, man, even though my wife left me and all that. So, like, what do you think I should do? And he's like, crazy times, man. Crazy times.
I know. That's just
So we're going to get a pizza? And like, well, I'm glad you're okay. And you can eat dinner.
Like, I just told you my whole fucking life fell apart in the past 3 days, and you're asking me if I want anchovies or bacon.
Yeah. Wow. That's nuts. Or if it was my bro.
Crazy.
It was my bro. He'd be like, oh, man.
Or he'd be like, dude.
Dude, what?
Rick's like, what happened?
Or you got them people that if they're not looking at you with eye contact, they can't hear you. They can't walk into you. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
right.
I'll be looking this way at the camera.
Like, I just fucking told you, like, I wasn't looking at you. I didn't hear you. Like, you
or I hate the people that are paying attention to you, and you know they're not paying attention, but they're nodding at their phone, and they're like, and you're talking the whole time, right? And they're nodding the whole time, messing with their phone, thinking they're paying 100% attention to you. And this is real important, man, because you know you're my best man. We're gonna be over here. You gotta be here at 6:30. And he's like, yeah,
I got
you. Yeah.
Right, like, you know, like, yeah, I got you.
And then at the end, he gets like one of my brother's answers, like, what?
Well,
like, wait a minute.
And you'd be like, look, all you catch is so you're like, so you're gonna be there at 7:30, right? You'd be like, hold on, wait, what?
What? No.
Like, no, I didn't. You'd be like, nigga, I just asked you. You fucking nodded. You was like,
who?
I thought
me?
you said. He's like, you know what I'm
me?
saying? Like,
no.
What? Like, no, like, hold on, I can't. Like,
and then he's all offended and starts giving you the sound effects, like, psst, me, psst, you, like, me. Psst. I just told you the whole thing. He's like, no, you didn't tell me shit.
And then look, and then you're looking at him fucking mad, like, the fuck, and they're like, And look, they're doing one of these on you. Like, what, bro? Like, what the fuck? You like, never mind. Be like, no, just tell me. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me. Like, tell me again. Be like, I just fucking sat there and talked to you for 15 fucking minutes straight, and you
And then as
everything. Now you're saying, tell you again.
Yeah. So then you start to tell him again, and you see the hand creep up with the phone again, and then he starts, starts nodding again. Like, fucking no. No!
You know what's fucked up, though?
Don't be that person.
I've been on both sides of that.
I have, too.
I've been on both sides of that.
I'm notorious.
And I'm notorious on the phone part. Look like I'm more that guy than the one talking. Because I'll be that motherfucker on the phone like, yeah, I heard you. And then no, I wasn't paying attention. So then I don't want to make it known to you that I wasn't paying attention because I'm like, instead of asking all again at the same time, I'll wait a couple minutes and be like, hey, what was that you said?
I'll be doing 9 things on the phone and be talking to somebody. I'll be like editing, you know what I'm saying, or something. Like, say I'm editing him on the phone, and I'll just start randomly laughing. And you'll be saying some serious shit, too. Like, man, I don't know if my grandma going to make it and this and that. And I'm like, and you're like, what? Oh, that was funny. Wait, what were you saying? Wait, what?
Right, like, what happened? You're like, never mind, bro. Then they're fucking mad at you. Look, just that irritated look like, fucking never mind, dude. Like, you know what? I'm just going to go like, dog, I thought we was about to, like, nah, I got to go, bro. I'll call you later. Like, just call me, like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Like, this guy was saying that all these bad things and disrespectful things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, yeah, man, I agree. Because you weren't even paying attention. I agree with that. 100%. I'm 100% with that.
Hey, I'll be trying to be half-ass funny about it, and then they'll be like, so what you think? I'm like, I concur. Like,
yeah.
You concur.
So those are phrases, you got to catch in people when they're slipping. I do it all the time. I got to take notes. I got to have, like, I don't know, man. I got to get, like, we got to make an app. The pay attention app.
Hey.
Like, the app will be listening. So when you fuck up, you go and you're looking at your phone and it'll be like, he just said something about this and this.
You a built-in stenographer on your phone. Like,
hey, we got that. It started right here.
Hey, we're calling the
vent safe. We're calling it the vent safe.
Right. Make it have, like I said, it's just built-in stenographer or something to your phone. Like, you start having conversations, hit the button, and it fucking starts recording every fucking thing they're saying, like in type. Like,
and then they'll give you options. You're like, you want to see the sports highlights? You want to watch YouTube while it's paying attention for you. But yeah,
that's started here. That's our app.
Yeah. And if you guys like this episode, you know what to do. Tell them what it is.
You need to click like, subscribe.
And
click like and subscribe.
And turn on that notification button so you never miss an episode. I drop one every Wednesday and Saturday. And this has been another episode of
Meant to Vent. Check it out. Get at us on Instagram, Facebook,
do you even know your
Twitter. No, yeah,
do you still know your tag, your fucking shit yet?
Yeah, Randall Calrissian.
Is that what it is? That even you better make one. I wonder how many people are looking for that one now. And you ain't even made it yet.
Hey, we're gonna work on that today. Like, hey, I'm old, so hey, I'm telling you, sometimes I'll be having problems with Instagram and shit. They're like, "How you do this?" Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I talk to them a few times a week, calling them like,
turn the power on. Is the power? Is it plugged in?
He's like, man, my phone's dead. Hold on, let me
reboot. I'm doing that shit on the phone. Like, oh, that's crazy. Because I ain't paying attention. Oh, wow.
Like, for real?
Crazy times, man. No.
Hey, but again, people, this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Like I said, we do this every Wednesday and Saturday. And click like, subscribe.
Till next time, humans. See ya.